Okay, so good morning, everybody. Welcome to the new episode of Team Talks. Today we are talking with Green Cleaning team from Startup Lab. Hi guys. I just want to ask you to give a brief introduction about yourself. So just saying who you are, where you're from, what you're studying, and your general academic background.
Hi guys, I'm Giulia. I'm a law graduate. I'm from Sicily, but I moved here to study here. I work at the Criminal Court of Trento. I believe in social innovation and sustainability, and I'm glad to share these values with my teammates.
Hi everyone, I am Andrea Incarnato. I am from Naples, but now studying in Trento, Management of Sustainability and Tourism, after having a degree in Business Economy.
My name is Andrea, and I come from Rovereto. I am 27 years old, so I am the oldest of the team. I study environmental engineering, and I work in a company located in Trento that develop and manage photovoltaic plants. I'm really keen on sustainability, and especially in the methods to account and measure the sustainability of processes.
So did you already knew each other from courses, mutual courses, or did you just met inside Startup Lab? You can also talk about how did you meet the other members that are not present right now?
Yeah, it was a bit funny and unexpected. I had an idea that another teammate that today is not here, Matteo, he liked my idea, but we were just two. And when we presented our projects, Andrea saw that we had similar characteristics and our ideas were similar. And so we tried to match them, and we did it.
I met them during the pitching because I liked the idea of the two Andreas. And I joined the breakout room, and that's all.
Okay. So now I want to ask you about your idea. Of course, I mean, we're here to talk about your idea. So if somebody wants to repeat it as you did in the course, so just take a minute to explain your idea.
Green Cleaning is a web platform that allows people to find the most sustainable and local products or services. So the platform wants to connect local community to companies. And to reach this goal, it works on two different sides, B2C and B2B. So we want to work with the customer in order to satisfy their needs and desires in the most sustainable way. And on the other side, we want to work with the businesses to help them building a green marketing strategy and give them visibility through our platform and channels. We want to be eco and we want to be local.
Okay, so I know more or less your genesis, so the genesis of the team, but of course our audience doesn't. So if somebody can tell us how the idea was born, if there is like a father or fathers, I guess, and why did you came up with this idea? It was a personal experience. There was something lacking, so you figured it out. It was like a need that it was lacking in your life.
My idea started because I had this problem and I really struggled to find sustainable alternatives for my need. And then I saw that other people had the same problem. So I asked myself, how could we fix that? And luckily, those guys helped me in building this platform.
I mean, I know there was just like two teams, so there was your team and the other Andreas.
Mm.
So,
Yes.
Andrea, what was your idea about?
Yes, my first idea was to create a platform that can release sustainability certificates. So the creation of a rate that can measure and account the sustainability performances of companies and organizations, because the idea of the Andrea Incarnato, I think we have a perfect connection, and we really can reach its goal.
So I want to know, how is your journey inside Startup Lab going? If you have any updates, right? Actually, about the last steps you made inside the project. This week, these last few weeks was all about solution and validation part. So I want to ask you. For sure, I know that validating your idea is difficult. Receiving negative feedback is difficult. So about this, what was the most important thing you learned about this during these weeks of validation?
I would start with we learn to do one thing and do it good, because the idea in his wall is really big, and so you cannot think about the end of the process, about who you want to what will be the final result, because going to this final result there is a path, and now we are following this path, and we are focusing on the next step. And so not about the old path, how long is this, and how hard will it be. Just we learned on focus on the next step and see what you obviously get out of the building, and see what how your target answers to what are you trying to do, what are you trying to solve, and then improve if what you thought was not the same as they thought.
Okay, so taking step by step, a day at a time, I guess. So I was wondering about your validation process. So what did you do exactly? I mean, did you had interviews or just surveys? I mean, who did you talk with? I mean, your just like a general ideas about your validation process, I guess.
Yes, with our idea, we have two different type of stakeholders. So we have the final customers, and then we have companies. So we prepare a survey for people, for the final customers, and we we had to pivot it to find the good one, and in one day we performed 50 results. So we have in one day a very good result, and then we start having the first interviews with the companies. And so we were waiting for feedback from this side.
How are you surviving those negative feedback? How did you cope, I guess?
I think that negative feedbacks are even more useful than the positive ones, because if we see that there are some difficulties or something that we did wrong, we can do it better. So I think we can learn a lot from negative feedbacks.
Yeah, for sure. Like there was somebody in the startup lab course, maybe a mentor, that told me that you should never listen to good feedback. Just concentrate on the negative ones, because those are the ones that makes you grow. Your mom or your dad or your granny saying that your idea is wonderful doesn't really help you at all. Or I mean, it helps, but not in the way it should be. Now there is the part where you can say basically whatever you want about, if you have any comments about the startup lab, just like basic comments that you want to share with our audience. I don't know, about this amazing experience, for example. I don't know.
I'm enjoying this experience, and I think that there are a lot of things to learn, and I'm really excited to learn a lot of things because I don't know a lot of things about innovation and so on. So I really want to improve my knowledge.
I'm really happy of this startup lab because I always wanted to take an idea and develop it, but yeah, I've never been able to do that in a long time, and now I have 3 months to do that. We have 3 months to do that, and it's really funny to do it with international students, to do it with students who has different backgrounds, so that can give you different knowledges and competencies, and it's really funny to do it with our mentors that are really good experts and can give us a lot of great feedbacks, and especially the negative one. But that's fine.
I'm happy to have joined this course. Also, I have ever had a lot of ideas in my mind, but the difficult part is how translate it into a real thing, and this course is helping me a lot to do that. I met a lot of wonderful people, a lot of different backgrounds, and in few weeks I have learned a lot about the idea construction and business development.
Thank you so much for staying with me and like have this little chit chat with me. And it was really wonderful to meet all you guys and to hear your innovative idea. And yes, for our audience, thank you for staying with us, and see you next time, I guess.